Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country.
We need to address, well, first of all, no, I don't think America is a racist country.
Grant Cardone's age, 64. Grant Cardone's net worth, $2.6 billion. Grant Cardone has written 8 books, runs over 13 business programs, and manages 7 companies. But even still, with all of this, Grant Cardone wants to say,
You need to go to brother to tell me that I have permission to use.
so I guess money can't buy happiness. But for everything else, there's racism, and racism is accepted wherever true Americans are.
Perfect.
You know, we were gonna pick here or Fort Lauderdale, right? I said, dude, we got to stay down.
You
here,
got this. You're Miami.
There's color down here. There's crayons.
No. You're Miami.
There's the Rainbow Coalition.
Yeah.
You hear what you're saying out loud, brother?
I don't know if you're fully white though, man. I think there's something going on there that somebody didn't tell you about, man.
I beg your pardon?
I can use
Mommy,
the N-word.
Daddy,
I just got
Grandpa.
permission to use the N-word right here. Okay.
Who knows?
That's all I want. That's one of the strengths I want.
You want that?
I need
You need to go
a
to
brother
Chancellor
to tell me that I have permission to use the N-word. I gotta carry it like my permit.
Have
card.
somebody validate it for you, man. Have somebody validate it.
I'm gonna have
put
an
a
N
shirt.
permit card. I'm gonna carry it around with me everywhere I go.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
4 colors.
I can use the N-word. See? Okay.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
So entrepreneurship.
So, yet again, this is where we are, right? It seems that money can't buy everything. Money does not give full and total happiness, because even with somebody like Grant Cardone, who is worth, $1 billion or $2, he still has some things that money just can't give, and one of those things is being able to get a pass to use the N-word. And I'm like, really? I mean, like, he was really adamant about that too. He was hitting on the table and everything. He was like, yo, I just really need a brother to tell me that I can do it. Like, I need a car that I can just carry around. I need a car carrying member. I'm like, why is it that you are just like so intrigued? Like, why is it that this is just the thing that would really complete your life? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm pretty sure that there are some black guys out there that would, condone this type of thing. Because you have black guys out there that condone this with other groups of people, and they're like, well, they're my friends, and I know they're not reasonable. But I'm like, realistically, if you were in their country and you were amongst their people, would you be able to use a slur that is a slur and use it as, some type of like friendly type of banter? Would you be able to do that? And they're going to be okay with that? No, you're not. You wouldn't be able to do it. It would be war. It would be an issue. It would be a problem. You wouldn't be able to do it. Like I said, it amazes me when we have black people out here that will condone this type of nonsense, knowing the fact that if it was reversed, you would not even ask. It wouldn't even be allowed. It probably wouldn't even be a thought, right? Never at a point in time have I ever been amongst another group of people and I was like, oh man, they're really using that word and they're saying it. It seems cool. It seems great. It seems awesome. I want to be able to say it too. I want to be amongst it too. I want to be a part of this too. I've never, and I've heard people say stuff in different languages, and they told me what it meant. And I'm like, all right, I never had an inkling of like, yeah, I want to be a part of this. I really want to be able to say it. If we're friends, if we're really friends, then you guys are going to allow me to say that sounds stupid. That sounds 1,000% stupid. The only people on the earth that really want to be able to take part and to say some stuff that they know that they don't need to be saying is white people. Only group of people, literally. And everybody else follows after them. So if they're able to do it, everybody else is going to be like, well, if they can do it, we can do it too, because we're honorary, right? That's how that works. And I'm like, this is 1,000% stupid. Now this is coming from a person who has watched and listened to a lot of the things that Grant Cardone has stated. And he has a lot of stuff that he said, giving out, free knowledge, free information, all of that good stuff. And a lot of his stuff is pretty sound, right? Good advice. And it's like going from that and then hearing this, it's like, really? It's like, dude, you're worth billions of dollars, and this is the thing that is on your list of like a must have. I'm like, what? Like, what is happening? What is happening? It's like I said, for me, being a black man in America, I just don't get it. Like I said, I just don't get it. Like at one point in time, it wasn't cool for them to even try to even utter a thought of the word because they were just you can see it on their face. It was like, yo, if I think about this, then that's gonna make me. I'm not really that. I might be, but I'm not really that. But I can't really show. But I do want to say. But it would be that whole thing, and it would come across on their face, right? Now it's at a point in time where if they are saying it, they're saying it amongst their own people, like they've been doing, or if they are saying it, they're saying it on social media where it's not any black people around. If they are saying it, then they're saying it in their car when it has to do with a song, aka white chicks. Then, um, if they are saying it, then they're amongst black people who foolishly allow them to sit up there and say because they all grew up together and they know that that person ain't racist, which s- that's a whole nother story. Or if they are not saying it, then they're in Grant Cardone's predicament. Like I said, more than likely, Grant Cardone has stated that word in his home, right? He'll be in one of his expensive cars listening to some rap music. I'm pretty sure I can look at Grant Cardone and I can tell you that he more than likely listens to some rap music. I can promise you. He has rap on his playlist. I can promise you. He might have, the all American, white dude, type of look, but I can promise you on his playlist, somewhere on his Spotify or whatever he got, he has, or his Apple Music, he got some rap directly on there. Now, the rap artist may vary, but he has unedited rap music that he listens to. I can promise you that. He might not listen to it amongst the people that, his colleagues, people he work with and all this other type of stuff. Maybe some close friends, some close friends. But he got that. I've seen tons of white guys like him and they be listening to rap. I can promise you that. Like I said, this is a way to put a dent in a person's image. But for him, it doesn't matter because he's a billionaire. Can't nobody stop his. The only people that can really stop what he got going on. The only people that can really stop what he got going on is potentially other rich people, if even that. Like I said, his assets all listed is about what 2 something billion. So that's $2 billion of his money basically locked up in a variety of assets. He's doing a long game type of deal where he's not going to have to really about getting taxed on any of that money and all that other type of stuff because that stuff probably is going to appreciate in value. So then his net worth, I think they said is about 2 to 300 million. Even still, like the dude is worth a lot of money. So, he can do and say technically whatever he wants to say, and nobody can cancel because nobody has the power, right, to cancel him. Black people can't cancel him because more than likely he ain't even getting his money from black people. So, you know, like I said, there's that. But this is just, a case that people just, need to remember because there's going to be a lot more white people like this that are pretty much bored in their lives or they really want to be with it. They they really want to feel a part of something. You know, like I said, I admire the honesty. At least he's honest about it. You know, so at least you know exactly where he is. With everything and whatnot. But at the end of the day, for anybody else that is white, please don't do this. I'm just trying to save you like some heartache and some pain. Please don't do this. If you don't got Grant Cardone money, don't do this to yourself, because this is a career ender. This is suicide. Suicide is a suicide. That's exactly what this is. This will be career suicide. So, like I said, social media is forever. Grant Cardone is rich, so his money is longer than a lot of other white people out here who choose that, they want to do this singing, in their cars or going past black people, all these other types of things. Like I said, career ender. Don't do it. Don't do it. Listen to a black man for once in your life. Don't do it to yourself. Chances are y'all ain't even really watching this video anyway, but still, don't do it to yourself.